Hello guys! Bă, clipul trecut pe la final iar s-a blocat imaginea. Nu știu de ce asta e problemă, cred că de la OBS. Ceva se întâmplă. Deci o să încep să fiu tot mai atent la OBS, să văd cu înregistrarea că nu e ok. Bun, mare lucru n-ați pierdut, am bătut boss-ul ăla și cam atât. Ia, opa, pot să fac empowered. Select. Pot să dau level up. Nu, cred că Angel trebuie... În fine, na. Cum ziceam, mare lucru n-ați pierdut. Doar niște dialoguri cu NPC-urile. În special cu Dorfu, că am filtrat cu ea. Și am încercat să vorbesc cu vrăjitoarea, dar n-a mers. Deci, cam asta e, mă. E nașpa dacă o să înceapă să facă așa când filmez de pe Xbox, chiar e nașpa, nu e ok. Adică eu chiar vreau să vă aduc un gameplay de calitate, să vedeți jocul, nu să... Eu să vorbesc, să mă joc și la un moment dat să se blocheze imaginea și aia e, eu să nu bag de seamă. Dar sper cât de curând să rezolv chestia asta, să iau o placă de captură și să mă folosesc de placa de captură pentru înregistrările de pe consolă. Atunci și sunetul meu va fi mai ok și tot. Deci absolut tot, nu o să mai fie probleme de genul. Acum sperăm că totul va fi bine.
Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
You look good. Ce zice? I love who I am. I love who I am.
There he is. The man I knew I was. I did the work, I stuck with it, and now I get to see him every time I look in the mirror. The Antom commander I took this from thought occupying Trevisa was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night. Including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations. Still can't believe they didn't back me. We're the Crows. Killing targets is what we do.
Da. Așa. Deci, cum ziceam, cu ăsta o să văd ce o să pot să fac cu placa de captură. Mi-a scris iubii meu drag și scump. Abia aștept să văd ce mi-a scris. Așa, Doamne, nu... Dăm asta.
Fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
Vezi niște memorii. Hai să văd, să fac și ăsta.
A meditation upon the use of blades. Huh. Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training.
I wasn't a model student for good.
The number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work, but that training has kept me alive so far.
Da.
Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Hai să vedem, să încerc să fac. Bă, stai că uite tipa aia acolo. Asta înainte să fac eu lucrul ăsta, mă duc să vorbesc cu tipa aia. Să mă dau câta și la ea. Că de ce nu? E jos aici, a? A, mă lasă sărit-o. Așa.
Hello. I've never seen an alluvium like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
Atât?
Wait, if the magic is feeding back into itself, this thing's self-stabilizing. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Soon as Illyrium cures, I should be able to fix this. Not entirely sure what will happen when I do, but I can see the flaw in the resonance, so whatever it's supposed to.
Încercăm să facem ca la jocurile Souls-like, să facem toate dialogurile.
Didn't want to talk to you? It'll be done when it's done.
Aparent m-am luat un sughiț. Nu știu de ce, dar m-am luat un sughiț. Am ceva aici, nu. Am luat absolut tot de aici. Azi că merg imediat să meditez, bată var. Domnie Cucu. Așa aici. Bă, dar unde era ăla? Săracul de dormea. Aici. Și o să încă doarme, bă, dă-l încolo. Înseamnă că e rănit tare Dorful și e rănit cu sabia, cu cuțitul ăla, cu pumnalul ăla. Și o să ia mult să-și revină. Aia e clar.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the elven god of lies.
Opa, yes, here I am.
This has been a big week for running into things I didn't think were
Bă,
possible.
primesc, guys, comentarii la un clip.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Geranin.
Hai să vedem. Hai să vedem așa.
Someone has to do something. I may not be
Încercăm
the
să
right
fim
person for
băieții
this
buni.
job, but, I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antom invasion. One night I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Avenuras, the elven gods as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Hai să vedem more. Hai să vedem, să întrebăm.
I don't understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward.
E fain așa să stai câta pe spate, să te joci. Hai să mai dau.
The rest of the blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Devinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Eu vreau să aflu absolut totul, deci nu dau din asta decisivă.
Elganon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Can we stop them?
What would they need to do to free the blight, and how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong.
Da.
Hunt them. They will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
Ah, sună bine.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes, I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Scrie iubii meu. Îi trimit un selfie la iubii meu. Bun. Ha? Ce avem aici? Ruc. Oh. Yes, save. Asta e datoria unui bărbat să răspundă iubitei lui. Păi nu-i convine. Ce dracu? Ăstea sunt parents-uri. Lasă așa. Ce mă? Lăsăm așa. Nu umblu la decorațiuni. Am dus să vorbesc cu Varic. Varic. S-a trezit Varic.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure? Harding got hurt because she listened to me.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Antom patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident. I took advantage.
Nice.
Someone else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
Eu nu vreau să iau locul ăsta. Îmi place de dorful ăsta. Chiar îmi place de dorful ăsta și nu vreau să iau locul. Ar fi păcat să iau locul.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. and know you'll listen.
Hai să vedem ce mai aflăm de la el.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Na, deci, pe scurt, cred că orice alegeam acolo erau răniți.
I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Da.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Da. Deci am aflat că Dorful Minune ar vrea să iau locul, dar personajul principal, adică ăsta care îl cheamă tot Robert, că i-am pus eu numele, nu prea vrea lucrul ăsta. Bun, într-un final se va întâmpla lucrul ăsta. Acum, într-un fel sau altul, jocul mă face să-mi doresc să joc și Inquisition-ul, că Inquisition-ul l-am jucat foarte puțin, nu l-am înregistrat pe atunci, nu eram cu live-uri, cu înregistrări pe YouTube, chestii de genul. Na, nicio șansă, guys. Pe atunci eram un simplu player care se juca pentru el și atât.
They're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good...
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
Your most feared mage killer, the demon of Virantium.
A specialist, smart.
Especially
Correct.
between the two of us, maybe we can find a godly weakness.
Here's hoping. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere.
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathis.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire...
Așa, au trebuit, guys, să dau un mesaj vocal iubitei mele.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
Your friends are our friends.
I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem, but they try.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathis.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Acum a vrut să vorbească cu mine. Tu l-ai, Doamne. Da. Ce se aude? Ăsta a fost un bug interesant. Mi-au spart urechea. Și cred că și vouă, guys. Deci ăsta chiar a fost un bug. Sper că filmarea o să meargă. Chiar dacă nu o fac urât.
Almost there. I just have to. Shit. Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
A rezolvat ăsta portalul.
There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder.
Maybe Morgan got this one wrong or misspoke.
Morgan can be a little inscrutable sometimes, but she chooses her words very carefully.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
And who are you?
And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options.
Opa.
One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
We have no
Let's
idea
be
what
careful.
or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Hip hip hura, încă un achievement. Companions. Bă, nu. Ăsta e mai bun, mă. Yeah, choose a party. Asta? Applies weakened. Detonate stand. Apply stand. Yes. Le iau pe amândouă. Start quest.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
The crossroads. Ah, intersecția. Bă, e bine de știu ca să e o intersecție.
Can you help us?
De care e dirijată, nedirijată, cu semafor, fără semafor, ce intersecție e?
Crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight. Death. Madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Naiba se întâmplă. Vreau stream menu feedback mode. Deci asta cam face figuri. Cam îmi blochează ecranul, deci nu știu ce are. Gather party. La astea pot să schimb și party-ul. Bine de știut. Băi, și bine că am văzut că s-a blocat iar imaginea, că iar jucam ca tâmpitul o grămadă. Și era filmarea praf.
Travel this way.
The gods aren't taking any chances.
În fel... Ar fi fain să-și facă și ăștia de la Microsoft o chestie din asta
Magical seals? What's through there?
de streaming exact ca lui Sony. Adică ăsta e ceva de genul ca și PlayStation Now, doar că mult mai prost. Mai au câte de lucru la anumite chestii care vor să le implementeze.
Seems sturdy.
Ioi.
Yes, to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as yes.
Travel.
To other shores.
Asta parcă ar fi din mitologia greacă.
The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Which means us, too.
O, da. Deci gardienii sunt acolo ca să protejeze și nu lasă pe nimeni să treacă. Și o să alunge pe oricine, inclusiv pe noi. Sună interesant. Poțiunile mis full.
The fate tear. That's where they're breaking through.
Guess we can thank the gods for that.
They cannot withstand us!
Strength of empire!
Ai fi vrut tu.
They cannot withstand us!
Take your shot.
Finish them off!
Ne. Îmi plac finisher-urile astea ala Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Dar nu numai Valhalla, că și el avea finisher-uri faine. God of War-ul. Ia de aici.
We're getting good at this!
God of War are finisher-uri faine. Mai faine decât Valhalla, dar... Da, și ăla le avea faine, le avea destul de decente. Acum...
Sense a way through, dweller. Find that which seals the path.
Acum, na, că nu erau la nivelul ăla de Valhalla, de Ragnarok, e partea a doua cele din Valhalla, dar mie mi-a plăcut mult de tot.
Trouble coming.
Iii. Uite, pot să iau pe aici. Eu explorez. Nu mă grăbesc. Că ar fi și păcat. Păi nu, ar fi și păcat să mă grăbesc așa mult. Să nu spar pe toți ăștia care apar de nicăieri. Opa.
Got it!
Ha? E, te fâs. Na. Astea nu merg activate. Ceva cu chestia asta îi... Am făcut așa un salt din ăla. Bom.
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Trebuie să-l omor pe unul. Auzi la ei. O să vedem noi pe aici ce găsesc.
What's this? It looks like an entryway. What's going on here?
That poor spirit's being held prisoner.
You're awake. How's your head? The guards really knocked you about.
Well, it's
Do you remember our mission? Gilline's lab. Sent us to infiltrate her testing grounds.
Ia uite-te, side quest, guys. Am găsit un side quest. Hai să-l fac.
But the wolf smuggled in help. A key. If you can fight, grab the key and we'll run for it. Just be ready for whatever the witch has in store.
It's like all she sees is another ancient elf. One of Solus's agents?
Freedom. We'll move faster if we split up. See you ahead.
Sunt ceva amintiri.
Blight, be careful.
Is it real blight or just a memory?
These are more than just memories. Fight!
Păi da. Oh shit. Ori pieri cu toții.
The blight infested her lab. If it's a memory, let's go with it. We need to find our way out before Gillinean finds us.
Păi dacă este o memorie, hai să urmăm memoria, da, e logic. Ia, ce mai e pe aici? Hop. Am mai găsit ceva. Am mai găsit ceva.
Wolf, you came for us. Your key was enough.
This unnatural corruption demanded my personal attention. It is strong. It has already blocked the escape route I had planned.
Bine, înțeleg, da.
Let's all split up and find it.
I will destroy what corruption I can. You must cut through these monstrosities before Gillinean unleashes something worse.
Solus sounded rattled.
He was spooked. By the blight, I mean.
Iar s-o futut.
You see boundless creation and choose to destroy it? Learn respect for the life that will succeed you.
She's using the testing grounds against us.
Pe aici. Mă mănâncă ochiul, guys. Încolo nu. Încă. Ce e aici? Încă văd că nu pot. Escape the prison. Te fâs. Te fâs.
Faster than anticipated. Perhaps you and your allies warrant more study.
Te fâs.
We've got company.
Da. Am spart tot.
Rook, think of the darkspawn we face compared to these. What if...
Maybe the darkspawn we've been seeing aren't new. Maybe they're old.
Asta chiar a fost simplu, numai, vedeți, sunt tot felul de puzzle-uri de astea care trebuie să fii atent.
The blessing you denied.
Wolf, help me!
Damn! Gillen ain't got her.
My blood! I'm burning up!
Look out!
Așa. Așa. Oh shit. Ew, shit. Te păs.
You would unleash your pride on this world and call it a masterwork. You, who are the most sensitive of us.
Right.
All that I am
Yeah.
belongs to the pursuit of creation. You chose to constrain yourself. I must climb to the heights only understood by gods. I go now to join them.
Wolf, you are greater than any of them. Please, help me.
Come on, be the god she needs. Help her.
I am so sorry I failed you. There is only one way I can help you now.
Wolf.
This place and the corruption within it must be eradicated. No
Asta
trace
și
can be
tu.
allowed to spread. Go. Your work here is done. There is no need for you to witness what I must do.
It's over. Solus destroyed the lab, the blight that was here, and his agent.
I'm sure he sees some greater good. The people in his way to get there, not as much.
This fragment might tell us more.
O, da. Oh, guys, cam atâta pentru clipul de astăzi, că văd că am probleme cu fișețelul de program de stream. O să văd ce o să pot să-i fac și o să revin cu alte clipuri, asta până îmi iau placa de captură. Mersi că ați fost alături de mine, dacă vă place jocul nu uitați să dați un like, dacă nu un dislike și ne vedem data viitoare. Bye bye!